A while ago on my channel, I did a video on the Junkyard Deathmatch between Nick Gage, JC Bailey, and Zandig, where they were doing insane spots in this junkyard, crashing cars into each other, jumping off trucks. It was fucking insane, and I found this clip of Zandig talking about it, so here it is. Link to the video in the description.
You start to phase yourself out around right after that. You know what I mean? You're like not at a lot of the shows, but we do the Junkyard Deathmatch. It was you, JC, and Nikki, correct? How did you set that up?
As far as what, doing a show at the Junkyard?
Yeah. Wait.
I think the reason it came about, I think because we had full intentions and we started doing the Ultraviolent Underground at the arena, unfilmed, no fans, because it should be nobody's business but ours, because we're not selling tickets. And, of course, we get shut down after the first show, trip to Harrisburg, argue with the fucking lawyers and Serb and everybody. And the bottom line, no, don't do it. If you do it, you get fucking shut down or fined. So we had to find some other place to do a show. And I just happened to know the guy who had the little junkyard that we did. And he's actually, him and his son are CZW fans, and they had came to... They didn't come to all the shows, but they always made Tournament of Death. And he said, why don't you use a junkyard? And that's kind of how that came about. And we, went over and set the ring up and did the same thing, though. I mean, we didn't sell tickets to it. We just filmed it, trying to be legal like we always are. We're always trying to do the right thing. And that turned out pretty good. JC took that fucking bump in that nasty green fucking water. I remember when I scooped him up in the ring, I says, take the water, brother, please. All right, man. I picked him up and threw him in the fucking water.
How far do you think we could have gone on the UVU if we were able to do it in Philly? Like, I mean, it was a great idea.
Yeah. One match a month, I think, would have been fine. I think it would have been great. I think people would have got into it. We were just getting started on it. We could have had better sound effects, maybe where the fans heard the action going on a little better, and maybe the wrestlers could have heard the reaction a little better. I think a little more of that kind of stuff would have made it even better. I mean, but you remember the area. I mean, we're starting out on a freaking leaky roof, unlevel freaking floors, but it was a spot that we could have done just about anything in there, if they would have let us go. And I think it would have helped. It would have been great,
Do you think it would have kept your interest in doing? Because like once you lost the hardcore aspect and they tightened up even more, I think that helped you become distant from the product a little bit. Because you lost like that creative juice that you weren't able to.
Right. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that could be. It could be that. It could be time. It could be everything. As you know, it was very stressful. It was stressful for me. You were involved a couple of different times. Are you even doing anything for them anymore or no?
No.
I heard rumor, but I never talked to you about it. Sorry about that. It wasn't my plan. But I don't know. I guess, people change, things change, and that could be part of it. I mean, that was where I kind of, my brain focused, you know what I mean, more so than, than everything, but it's possible.